I love it, because, Berlin is the kind of city that teaches you a lot about yourself. Like, for example, I never knew I was a drug dealer before I came here. Yeah, it all started when a 40-year-old Indian man invited me to his apartment. Yeah, it wasn't like weird, like we're friends. He's not like a pedophile or anything. Actually, he might be, I don't know, I didn't ask. Yeah, because you don't really ever ask someone point blank if they're a pedophile, unless like you're interviewing a priest. I don't know. Yeah, so, God damn it. Right, I am originally from New York. And if you know anything about New York, you know that statistically I'm Jewish. This is true, actually. I am Jewish, but I don't want to talk too much about that because we already had a Jewish guy up here, and I don't want any of the Germans in the audience to feel like we're ganging up on you. Because I know what happens when Germans feel ganged up on. But what I will say is this, that so far, I love being Jewish in Berlin. Because everyone has to be so nice to me. Right? It's an interesting situation to be in. It's obviously outlawing being a Nazi and everything is great and makes me feel very special and looked after. But because the swastika is illegal, I can't always tell who the Nazis are. Like I'll just be looking around like, are these people okay? Should I be worried right now? Well, we'll find out later. One way or the other, right? It will all be revealed. Now, it's kind of like being black in the Midwest. No, because, like, being black in the South, like, you know exactly who to avoid. You can make it very clear with the Confederate flag waving around and such. But, so it's easy to know who you have to run from, because the answer is everyone. Right? But in the Midwest, people are they're still definitely racist, but they're just very polite. So you won't always know who's okay with the idea that you exist, and who wants to fucking murder you. And until it's too late. And at that point, like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna call the police? Of course not, because that's just getting against yourself. Few people understand the racial history of America as good. It's something we all need to be more open about. You know, when you tell people abroad you're American, you get sometimes sort of mixed reactions, which I understand. Usually it's justified, right? Because Americans are like babies on an airplane. Most of us don't travel well. You know, like I was at a party a long time ago when one could still go to parties, and I was talking to this guy that I just met for like 10 seconds, and the second I told him I was from New York, he goes, "Oh, so did you vote for Trump?" I was like, wow, dude, first of all, it's a very intense thing to ask someone that you've known for 10 seconds. Right? Like, I know that you're German, but I didn't ask you if you were a Holocaust denier. and then second of all, I said New York, not Texas. Like, man, come on, do some research at least. I'm not even mad about the stereotype. I think you could have done a better job with it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave you guys with something I was thinking about recently. So, recently I had a realization that I believe that Jesus Christ would have been the perfect terrorist. We were talking about terrorism earlier. I was planning to do this joke anyway, but now it actually makes sense. Right? So I think Jesus Christ would be the perfect terrorist case. No, think about it. Most terrorists are single-use items. Not Jesus. No, you send him to go blow up a building, comes back 3 days later. And if he somehow gets captured, what are they gonna do? You know, it's really hard to torture Jesus because you can't waterboard him. You try, and then you just get progressively drunker and drunker, and then eventually he died of liver failure, and you have to go look for him in some cave all over again. Alright, bye guys.